Okay, strap in and grab your Walkman because the new Stranger Things Season 5 trailer just dropped and it's absolutely bonkers. Explosive visuals, emotional gut punches, mind-bending stakes. This trailer didn't just tease the end, it screamed it. Vecna's back, scarier than ever. The Upside Down is bleeding into reality, and the fate of Hawkins and probably the world hangs in the balance. This is our first official glimpse into the chaos, heartbreak, and ultimate showdown that's coming, and there's so much to unpack. Let's dive into this upside-down madness. Right off the bat, we see Steve seemingly picking up a signal like he's intercepting something cosmic. The trailer cleverly builds tension with a rising volume scale, climbing all the way to 100 decibels by the climax. Why does that matter? Because in the Stranger Things universe, sound is a weapon. A weakness Vecna can't fully guard against, especially when it's emotionally charged. The group pulls up to a mysterious tower which later appears to be under attack by Vecna himself. The theory: they're trying to build a dimensional sound bridge, using antennas and frequencies to pierce through realities and maybe weaken Vecna's grip. If sound can travel between worlds, maybe emotion can too, and that might be their only shot at disrupting the hive mind's control. A robotic voice counts down. The burn will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chills. Literal chills. This countdown overlays the emergence of a massive upside-down portal opening from the Hawkins Public Library. Later, we see flamethrower-wielding soldiers trying to scorch it shut. But here's the twist: the Upside Down, Vecna, and the Mind Flayer are all neural-linked. Burn one piece, you might set off a cataclysmic chain reaction. Hawkins is under martial law, and the group is cut off. 11's in hiding, the government wants her back. Maybe they fear her, maybe they want to use her. Either way, Hopper's ready to protect her at all costs. There's a tense moment where he throws grenades at soldiers after a brutal shootout, proving the war isn't just supernatural anymore. We get a heart-wrenching shot of Dustin at Eddie's grave, defaced with burn in hell. Later, Dustin's seen bruised and battered, likely for defending Eddie's name. Even after death, Eddie is still being blamed for what happened to Chrissy. Justice for Eddie feels like a thread that will run deep this season. Jonathan says to Nancy, after what we've been through, this thing ties us together forever. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. That's classic I'm not making it out dialogue. We later see Nancy washing blood off her hands, and she's clearly shaken. It looks like Jonathan and Nancy get separated from the rest of the group, and I'm genuinely worried this might be Jonathan's goodbye. Will grabs the back of his neck again, that same ominous signal from Season 4. He's still deeply connected to the dark hive of the Upside Down. Meanwhile, Max is still in a coma, lying in a hospital bed with a radio and cassette player beside her, presumably Kate Bush on loop, hoping her favorite track can bring her back. We also saw a gut-wrenching shot of Lucas carrying Max away from danger during a Demodog attack, her eyes still closed. Speaking of which, Demodogs are BACK, baby. Creepy, feral, and absolutely terrifying. 11 is back in the sensory deprivation tank, preparing to face Vecna in the psychic realm once again. Hopper says, I need you to fight. One last time. This is it, the final round. Toward the end, we see Vecna emerging from a wall of flesh, reborn, burned, broken, but sharper, deadlier. His body looks even more skeletal and weaponized. We don't see his face, but the sound was enough to terrify. He's not in the Upside Down anymore. He's here, in Hawkins, in the real world, and that's the real danger. This trailer didn't just tease the final season, it set the stakes sky high. Jonathan might not survive. What could be the final piece of Vecna's twisted puzzle? 11 is gearing up for the ultimate showdown. Hawkins is being turned into ground zero, and sound, emotion, and connection may be the key to saving or dooming everything. Only for episodes in November, and then more in 2026, but if this trailer's any indication, every second is going to hit like a Demogorgon punch to the gut. I'm beyond ready. Let the final chapter begin.